All right, good morning, guys. It's Dakota again. Let me show my face so you know it's me. There I am. All right, so today is March 30th. It's March 30th. About to do the morning live trading session, or just essentially look for subs that we get to do this week. All right, so three things on my list right now: UCHEF, GJ, and Euro USD. Really, the only real move that I'm really looking for is UCHEF. I'm not really focused on those others two. Like I just trade those other two for fun at the moment. And from last week, we took this entry up here. We're up about 250 pips right now, and just looking for a re-entry. So that re-entry is going to be in this zone, and within this zone, we're going to look for a JCP. Now, of course, this could extend a little bit, but as long as you're still in this area, go ahead and look to enter for that sell. Let's go ahead and draw a fib. It's going to be about the 50 Fibonacci level. So I'm going to lower this down a little bit. That's exactly where I want to see it at. Let's refresh that. Let me see what time frame I'm actually seeing this on. I guess we could say that's a 4-hour correction. I'm going to check the 30-minute first. If 30 minutes possible. 15-minute, you'll definitely get it sooner. Okay, so essentially what I'm looking for is which time frame is most likely to give me my pattern that I want to see so I can enter. And honestly, I'm liking the 30-minute because it's going to be a lot cleaner. So wait for one of the JCPs here. And this is beautiful. Come on now. All right, so we are going to be looking for a JCP right here. Give it to me. Thank you. Jeez, that was a struggle. And honestly, we don't have to set that high of a stop loss. I'm good with the 50 pip stop loss, and then we're going for, and we could go for a 4-to-1. Yeah, I don't want that much money. Let's go for a 2-to-1. We'll just go for 100 pips on this trade. And I mean, if you're still holding UCHEF with me, I mean, you're still going to be making money anyway. Is anybody actually still holding UCHEF?
I went out when you said we should close Friday, so I'm waiting for the entry now.
Okay. So I accidentally sent that to you guys for Friday. I meant to say, like, keep holding UCHEF for the weekend. And for the UCHEF, when I said to close, I meant to send that in a different chat. So sorry if you guys, like, closed that out because of me.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right. And after those hit TP, I'm going to delete everything on UCHEF so I can make this needed. Let's go over GJ last. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. I mean, you can essentially buy right now. Okay, so if you caught this with me, did anybody catch like this initial move with me last week? It was from a markup I sent out on Saturday.
No, I didn't catch this.
Okay. Well, then I won't. Let me just hide that then. Okay.
USD. No, I caught this move.
You caught the later ones?
Yeah, I caught Euro USD. I got stopped out yesterday.
Mm.
I took my SL in profit. Got stopped out.
What's up? All right. So for the next move right here, it looks like we're going for a buy. I'm gonna just go ahead and look at the weekly real quick so you can see what we're looking at overall.
Okay.
We're still reacting within this descending channel. We're at the top of the channel, so price has the potential to either break up. It's going to break up. That means the dollar is going to remain weak. Since it's at the top of the channel, that means we have implications that's going to go down and the dollar may gain strength. So we would have to wait for a setups on lower time frame and just react accordingly. As far as long term, I would continue holding the buy if you're entered into a buy from any move last week on Euro USD for that potential breakout of this channel. And you can also compare DXY, but I'm not going to be doing that on the call right now. Let's go ahead and go to 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour right now, we have an impulse going up. We got this correction down at our kill zone. In this kill zone, you can see it is the 3850 Fibonacci level. I'm going to go ahead and put it at the 50 since it's there right now. 50 Fibonacci level, impulse correction, fib, kill zone, looking for a JCP now. So looking for opportunity to buy off of the JCP. I would only look for a take profit to the top of this correction because we are at an area of a potential reversal. So be cautious if you're just re-entering for Euro USD right now, for how long you hold it.
All right.
Let's go ahead and enter in 30. Okay. And I'll be looking for a JCP on the 30-minute time frame. I mean, if you want to get in even earlier, you can go for one on the 5-minute, and there's actually already an entry right now. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see if this is actually worth going for. I don't know why this is right there. It's only a 1-to-1. Okay. We can at least do it below this previous correction. Nah. Don't like this too much because the stop loss placement. A stop loss should be here for about risking about 115 pips. And our take profit should be at least 2 times that. But I don't want to push the take profit past this ascending channel. Let me actually make sure that this is correct. Yeah, I don't want to push the the take profit past this ascending channel. So technically, shouldn't take the move. I'll come back to it last, but I mean, you shouldn't take the move. Matter of fact, let's just handle this now. All right, you shouldn't take the move, but since we're already up like 400 pips, if anybody like took it and didn't speak up with me, I mean, I take it because it's like a low percentage risk compared to what I'm already gaining out of Euro USD. Am I chopping up, or can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. So it's a low percentage risk compared to what we're already up on Euro USD. So my entry is going to be right now risking Let's see if I can risk 70. Nope. Looks like I have to risk 50 pips on this one, which at this point, with this 50 pip stop loss, is completely arbitrary. Don't have any real structure indicating that this is a level where price would not, where my move would not work anymore if it came down to this level. Okay. So, but gonna risk a really, really small amount. And I'll go ahead and send it out for you guys. But for a clearer move, either wait for an ascending channel or wait for that breakout here. Breakout of the ascending channel up here. Or ascending channel here. Or wait for price to break this trend line, wait for a correction, then look for that sell. And those are the possibilities on Euro USD right now. But this is execution right now. Let's go to GJ. GJ's on a pretty solid uptrend. Looks pretty easy. What do y'all think we might look for?
Another correction?
Yes, perfect. So essentially, we're going to let this continuation play out. We're going to wait for this next correction, and then we're going to enter again off of that. And if price breaks this trend line, we're going to wait for a correction, and we're going to sell down. But for the people that know Rinko's strategy, I caught out when Rinko's was crossing down here, so I hope you guys took advantage of that. And then even afterwards, we get another opportunity to enter for this continuation up. I believe the 1 hour has crossed. I think it crossed on Thursday or Friday last week. So it should continue to see a strong push all the way up to this downtrend line that we have up here. So that's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and, matter of fact, let me set an alert on here so I don't forget about DJ. All right, and then one thing that I saw with my brother this weekend when we went over charts was this nice little move on GU. All right. Anybody see the easy move that we talking about?
That's a correction, right?
Yes, sir. Simple impulse correction right to the trend line, right in the kill zone. If we draw Fibonacci on it, we're going to do that on the 1 hour. Whoops, better. All right, we draw Fibonacci on this. That is the 38.2 or the 50 Fibonacci level. And we can see that we already had a JCP play out for us here in this area. We got a morning star here. And prices making its way, breaking this pattern here. Sounds like it's time for somebody to make some money. All right, so since it's pushed up, since it's already given us a pattern, there's still potential things that we could do. We could either enter now and just catch the continuation and have our stop loss as a healthy position, giving us plenty of room to make that move. Or we could risk waiting for price to come back down to the zone and continue up. At this point, I mean, like, I'd just enter here and I'd set my stop loss either here or here. I'd like this one to increase the profit potential. And even if it comes down, It's still maintaining structure. It's still within the zone, and we just look for another JCP to re-enter. Okay, and for the people on YouTube, I do explain my strategy on nightly calls at 7 o'clock. So if you want to understand these live trading sessions or outlooks a lot better, go ahead and hop on one of those calls. Link to my group chat is in the description, and that is where I send the link out for you guys to join. All right, so we're going to be risking about 100. Let's go with an even number. Risk 180 pips on this one, and we'll go for 2 times that, which is going to be, is it 360? $360. And let me go ahead and use this. If you don't know what lot size to use to manage your risk properly, like I said, I made this sample size sheet for you guys so you can see how much you have to, how many trades you have to win and what lot size you should be using in certain situations. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This is GU. Euro Chef is just about ready. Just waiting for JCP. Euro USD is already set up for us. All right. So are there any pairs that you guys want to go over? That I didn't go over before we touch on indices.
Gold.
All right, got you. All right, you go. That's it. All right, sounds good. Okay, G Frank, UCAT. This is wild. I mean, this is the true trend line. It's the potential trend line because this is still forming a potential pattern there for our continuation up. So this could revisit down here again and then give us an M, or even extend to this trend line right here and then give us that push up. But as for now, our zone that it's reacting off of is going to be right here. And let me actually, it's the weekly time frame, not do all that. We got an uptrend on lower time frame. It's a 4 hour. Uptrend sucks. It's not ready to be drawn as an uptrend yet. We have a channel here. The price is reacting within. Could either wait for price to break one of these areas and then accordingly. But honestly, I don't really like this uptrend right now. But I'm going to draw it because it's there. Okay, so for the big move, this is what I want to happen. I want price to actually come down to this zone, correct all the way to this zone, and give us a buy up. But I know gold, if you're going to be trading it, you're probably not going to be holding it pretty long. So let's go for a shorter move. It looks like a sell right now. Yeah, short little sell down to the bottom of here. Let's go ahead and put that short position in. Here, we'll just put our stop loss right above the previous high that we just had, about 118 pips. Take profit at 2.0. Right, and that's what I'll be looking for right now. I mean, I do see the larger impulsory correction here, but I'm looking for it to come back down lower. So that means US dollar gaining strength. And there's not really a clear kill zone for me to buy this off of, so I wouldn't even go for the buy in this situation anyway. As well, on our higher time frame, we have a huge impulse, but we do not have a big correction. So we need this to correct a lot more before actually continuing in this move and to form a proper pattern instead of this small little flat channel, flat correction.
Okay. Or can the stop loss be smaller than that?
You said you want a smaller loss stop loss?
Yes.
Nah. I wouldn't put a small stop loss in that because like the reason we put stop loss in is to tell us, okay, our move is not going to work anymore. I know if you're like trying to set small stop losses like this, I'm sure a ton of times price has stopped you out and then continued to go on your way, right?
Yep.
So like, set stop loss according to structure. Don't care that it's like 100 pips or whatever, right? That doesn't matter. What matters is the percent of your account that you're risking, right? Because you could risk 50 pips, and let's say if I have 10,000 in an account, 1% of 10,000 is like $100. So if you're risking 50 pips, you're risking $100. If you're risking 60 pips, you're risking $100. If you're risking 100 pips, you're risking $100. But what changes as you change those in order for you to only risk 100 pips or $100?
Your position size, or your lot size.
Exactly. The only thing that changes is your lot size, depending on how many pips you're risking.
Okay.
Jeez, that hurts. My ears. All right, so UChef is ready. Not yet. We still gotta wait for a pattern. So I'll wait about 30 minutes before actually entering that to see the pattern actually play out. All right, and let's go ahead and look at indices real quick. I'm gonna be looking at NAS first. Okay, downtrend was broken. We have a potential inverted head and shoulders forming. So what I'm gonna look for is price to come down to this level. We have a potential head and shoulders telling us we're going to get that set up to the downside. All right. So my move is not really valid anymore. Even though we do have an impulse correction here, I'm still going to be looking for it to go down before going up. We'll just play this off the lower time frame. All right, potential inverted head and shoulders forming here. We have an impulse here. We have a correction here, and we have this M forming. So I would like price to revisit this area right there. It was a candle until it's entered for that sell.
Okay.
Stop loss right above the impulse. Take profit all the way down to 2.2. Has potential to go down to this next zone here. All right, and we're going to be doing the opposite for US 30. We're actually going to be looking for a buy instead of a sell. Let me figure out what these lines mean. Oh, US 30 just hit our trend line. I think our monthly trend line. Yeah, this was definitely monthly. All right, let's go back down so far. Good. We have a potential uptrend forming, but I mean, it's not ready yet because this hasn't actually bounced off of any area yet. So we don't have a trend to draw. Let's go down to the 1 hour and we're just going to follow the setup for that buy that we initially saw. So down here is actually our order block. If you wanted a sniper entry, this is the area that you would enter off of. Let's go change this. Okay, and we can see we have a bullish flag here. So I'm gonna look for price to come down one more time, then give us a evening star or something that not evening star, but morning star, and then look to buy. You can either wait for that morning star or you can set a pending order here. And this stop loss is pretty good. All right, and if this is a big stop loss for you on US 30, don't trade it. Yep. Okay. And if you want a small stop loss, I mean, we got a small little sell potentially here. Bug out for that. Either it gets up to here or it doesn't. It's really rejecting this area, but honestly, I'm going to up to there. If this Fibonacci tells me otherwise, I'll lower it. I like the 61.8. So one price to come up to here, give us a JCP, and then sell in that area. And this is the first time I'm actually placing 2 orders on one indice pair for you guys, at least on the call. So I believe I won't be doing this often. And we're still just going to go for a 2-to-1 on this one. S&P 500. Y'all don't want to let, y'all don't want any more trades. All right. So any other questions for me before we actually close out the call, or anything that y'all wanted to go over or share?
Someone said you could. I'm not here, please.
Thank you for reminding me. That's terrible. Okay, just because this is irritating me, I'm going to go ahead and place that there, even though it's not relevant right now. Just feel like I need something there. Okay, we got a downtrend, and downtrend looks like it's about to be broken, or if it hasn't been already. Got 2 downtrends. Okay, long-term move. Looking for this to correct up to this area, and then I'm going to sell. And we're just going to keep this trend line and see if we can get a 2-to-1 out of this. Perfect. And I'm comfortable with up. Wrong one. Okay, and then let's go for a short-term move. The inverted head and shoulders, prices going up. Looking for a small little correction here, and then another push up if you want. Yeah, if you want to catch that move. Only set your take profit to the zone because of what we have on our time frame. And actually, I really want this to do a deeper retracement down to here, but that doesn't really look possible. Yeah, I don't like that setup. Just be patient for this.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I appreciate y'all hopping on. We'll have another call tonight at 7 o'clock. Basically, just training. Any question you have over the market or over any pairs, just go ahead and ask me. All right, I'll catch y'all tonight.
All right. Thanks.